that we know that the ark, where we housed the 10 Commandments, the 2 tablets, the ark was constructed of 3 boxes, one within the other. The middle one was made out of wood, the outer and the inside were made out of gold. And to what? To teach us that a Torah scholar, which is similar to the ark that houses the Torah scholar has Torah inside of him, he has to be like the ark. Ark is gold on the inside and gold on the outside. Like Yaakov Avinu. We know the Yaakov Avinu represents Emet. Titen Emet Yaakov. Yaakov represents the truth. His twin brother Esav represents the total opposite. Hypocrisy, contradictions, not truth, sheker. Esav pretended to be a tzaddik on the outside, but really, he didn't fulfill the mitzvot at all. He really wasn't a tzaddik on the inside. His outside was not like his inside. And what? Esav came to his father after he came from the field. He said, Abba, do you have to take maaser from salt? From the fact he's asking questions about maaser, sounds like he's a very religious man. And his father would ask him, my son, where were you today? And he would say, in the house of learning, Bet Midrash. Isn't the halacha from this source? Isn't the halacha from that source? Isn't this permitted? Isn't this prohibited? And he would make his father understand as if Esav was a learned man, a very religious man. But we know that inside of his heart was black. Inside of his heart, it was all farce. And therefore, Hashem says to Esav, you are very despicable. You are, as they say, duro, two-faced. Two-faced, Hashem doesn't like. That, Hashem says, you cannot be like that. As therefore, that's why the ark was gold on the inside and gold on the outside. Let me ask you, what's the point of having gold on the inside? Is somebody going to see it? Nobody's going to see it. But what does Hashem say? I see. And deep down, I know your heart. And deep down, it's going to affect how you behave with other people. So therefore, Hashem says the heart has to be gold also on the inside. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, he became the Nasi. He made it that anybody can come into yeshiva. Before that, Rabbi Gamliel used to say, to be in my yeshiva, you have to be your inside like your outside. And if your inside is not like your outside, you can't come to the yeshiva. How would they know how their inside is like the outside? So some commentaries say that Tzemach Tzedek says that you can't put a guard. How would a guard know? A guy dresses up in a white shirt and a suit. He looks like a religious guy. How am I going to know if his inside is like his outside? So the Tzemach Tzedek says there was no guard. The front door was locked. If you came to the yeshiva, the door was locked. A guy whose inside is not like his outside, what would he say? Chai, no yeshiva today. Paidom, we go. We're going to the beach, we're going to wherever. Chaz v'shalom. But the guy really wants to learn. His inside is like his outside. What does he do? He says, no, it can't be. There's no yeshiva today. I must go to yeshiva. He goes, he knocks on the window, goes to the back door, and he finds the secret entrance. And he gets in. So therefore he says, you see, how do you know if your inside is like your outside? If you make excuses. If you make excuses from small, silly excuses, I give up, I can't, yani magu, that means your inside was not like your outside. You were looking already, where's the exit? But if a person says, no, mapitom, I have to do this. This is very important. I want it so badly, I'll overcome any obstacle. That's a sign his inside is like his outside. And that's how we have to be like Yaakov Avinu. The prophet Malachi told us a message from Hashem. Prophet, I love you, Am Yisrael. Was not Esav the brother of Yaakov, yet I love Yaakov, Esav I hate. That's a pasuk in Malachi, pasuk in the Torah, in Tanakh. Of all the evildoers in history, who does Hashem say he hates? He says, I hate Esav. Why? Esav learned Torah. He was the son of the Gadol, of Yaakov Avinu. He knew the truth, but he still chose to go with his impulses. He went against the truth. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay, fine. People sometimes they think, if I don't know, better I don't know. They think they don't know if they don't know. But it's not true. The Torah says, Esav, he knew, and he still didn't do it. That Hashem says, I don't like that. Esav knew the power of the spirituality, the power of Bechorah, of firstborn, the birthright, and still he sold it for what? A bowl of lentils. How many times we have an opportunity to go learn? But listen, I have a nice party over there with a nice cup. Listen, it's getting late. I gotta go wake up for tomorrow, but I'm having a good time. Why? I want to stay for a bowl of lentils, a little cup of tequila, a little bit oshpolo. For that, we throw away, we sell away their birthright, Chas v'shalom, like Esav. We say it's more important this than that, Chas v'shalom. Hashem says, no, you know how important it is, and you still give in to the bowl of lentils? Over there, Hashem says, this is despicable. And what do we see? Esav hated Yaakov. Because a lot of times when people see that the other person is holding by the truth, I don't like it. Why? You're putting me in my place. For the fact that you exist, I feel guilty conscience. I can't stand it. Esav says, I know it's the truth. And I want you also to go with your impulses. That way I won't be the only one. But because you're going according to the truth, it puts me in my place. And therefore, you know what? I feel guilty. I hate feeling guilty. I hate you. I don't hate myself. I hate myself. But you know what? I'd rather hate you. I project onto you psychological warfare. I'd rather hate you than hate myself. And therefore, Esav hates Yaakov. But really, Hashem says, no, Esav, you're hated. Why did you do that to yourself? You self-destructed yourself. You knew the truth. Stick to the truth. You want to follow your desires. So that's what happens. When you get following desires, you get Chas Shalom, hatred of Kadosh Baruch Hu. So a person has to not be in that. You have to get chizuk from this and get out of that mentality and follow the truth. Don't follow your impulses. And what? A lot of times we see, why is there anti-Semitism? Because of the same thing. We are supposed to be the light onto the world. We follow the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth. There's a guy in the shiur one time, he said, Rabbi, you're going to speak about this mitzvah in the Torah? Oh, that mitzvah in the Torah is very hard for me. 1 second, Rabbi. He gets up, he goes to the door. He says, Rabbi, now you could say it. Now you could give the shiur. And he walks out. He thinks that ignorance is bliss. And he thinks the better he doesn't know. And I'm telling him, listen, you know how severe this is. You choose not to learn about it. That's not right. That's like acting like Esav. And therefore, what we all have to look at ourselves and say, the people in the world, look to Jews. They're the beacons of light. And because of that, they want to be in the darkness. That's why they hate us. That's why they don't want us to be the light for them. So therefore, we have to take this opportunity to find in ourselves, not to be like Esav, not to be following our impulses over the truth. Rather, stick to the truth and don't let go. Because what? Soon we'll have the fight with Esav. Yaakov will have the fight with Esav's angel. How will he win? Based on how much he sticks to the truth. Baruch Nayolam.